Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are live, and I wanted to bring you this video to show you, to showcase the Human Torch, a new character added to Marvel Future Fight. Just came out today. You're probably wondering, how the heck did you tier 2 him? I must be some sort of whale. I am not. I am not a whale by any means. I do spend a little bit here and there, buy a subscription here, buy a subscription there. However, I am far from a quote-unquote whale lord. So, how did I do it? Well, very easy actually. A few weeks ago, Netmarble had this event where they sold for, I think it was like $1.99 or something like that, a 6-star rank up ticket. I bought that 6-star selector because I was going to save it for a new tune that came out. So Human Torch came out today. So I used the 300 biometrics from the event in addition to the event that we had earlier, the event quest, and I got biometrics like that, and then I had enough to tier 2 him. I used a tier 2 ticket even though I didn't need to. You know, I could farm him, but I'm saving my resources to tier 2 some other tunes normally. Here's a little look at my roster. Very excited for Moon Girl, Monsters Unleashed. Pretty excited about that. And very shortly, I'm going to tier 2 all of these guys to finish the quest pack and get that CTP of destruction. And I'm going to put it on no one else other than Dr. Doom. I cannot wait for that. I used the 6-star rank up ticket that I had in my inventory for Victorious. And that's pretty much it. And, you can see the other tunes that I'm working on. I'm kind of waiting for rank up tickets so I can rank up Sentinel. Alright. I wish I was a whale. That way I can rank them up. Actually, no, let me take that back. I don't, because then I'd be broke. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into some Shadowland, and I'll play some World Boss with the Human Torch, just so that you can see how he's like. He's pretty good, actually. I just did a test run for the first time, and he completely slaughtered Shadowland 20 by himself. He has really good skills, debuffs, buffs. His skills really good. Supernova minus or 25% increase to attack, recovers HP 30% HP. That's a lot. That's pretty good. I think an obelisk that has invincibility might benefit him. Decrease, here's a debuff. All enemies speed, it's pretty good. His passive dodge rate increases by 50%. His dodge rate is maxed out, so it's going to be hard to hit this guy. You're going to have to use a dodge lead. And by the way, if anyone's having trouble with Corvus Glaive and World Boss, just use a dodge lead. There's so many dodge leads. Works really good for Corvus Glaive. Flame Blast. Again, decrease, debuff, stacks up to 50% of defense. That's pretty good. 100% immunity for all damage. Pretty good. Stun. 50% burn damage. And stun. All of his skills do something. He's pretty good. Applies to self, enemy, stun, fire damage. I don't have like I don't have him optimized by any means. But here's an obelisk. It's a fire obelisk. I got lucky with an additional 35%. This would have been the perfect obelisk if it had invincibility. That would have made this obelisk almost near perfect for this guy. Uru, the basics, you know, cooldown, crit damage, critical rate, and boost to energy attack. And here are the stats, in case you're wondering. As you can see, his dodge rate's already maxed out. And this is interesting right here. If you look down here in the corner, Fantastic Four, that's an ability. So Fantastic Four, they're unique in their own way. They have unique properties. They get buffs for certain leadership. And as a matter of fact, probably, you know what, in the future we may see a Spider-Man Fantastic Four uni. Spider-Man was part of the Fantastic Four, fun fact. So this is pretty good. I'm very excited to show you what he can do in Shadowland, because it's actually quite impressive. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, this is Shadowland 20. We're gonna go ahead and do Shadowland 20 real quick. So we're gonna go ahead with the Human Torch. Interesting facts about the Human Torch. He's Sue Storm's brother. Him and the Thing don't really get along. Well, they do get along, but they always kind of going at each other. I believe it was, I think it might have been the House of M or Civil War. Don't quote me on this, it's been a while, but there was one comic where he actually gets his butt kicked outside of a nightclub because people really don't like superpowered people, and then that's what sparks like this huge fight between humans and superpowered beings. I think it might have been Civil War, not sure. Anyway, let's get right into Shadowland. That's what you're here for. I must say that this update has been long awaited. As a matter of fact, I did make a suggestion to Netmarble on their community website, Morbium, however you pronounce it. I'm going to start with the 4th skill just because it's going to give them debuff. I'm going to go ahead and buff myself with it. Wow, that looks awesome. So I'm not really controlling it. I'm just holding it with one hand right now, and as you can see, just mashing the skills. He does pretty good work. I'm going to move him to the side a little bit so that you can see what he's actually doing. So I'm at low health right now. I'll probably recover that pretty quickly. Wow, look at that recovery. That is amazing. You know what probably else will make him really tough to kill would be the healing CTP. Just because it gives you a heal and it blocks you for a few hits. But look at that. Look how easy that was. He could probably do any level in Shadowland solo. I would have liked to have done Shadowland 28, 29. I'll do that next time. I'll do that at the reset tomorrow. But just to give you a quick showcase, if you're wondering who you should level up, the Thing or the Human Torch, I mean, they're both pretty good if you look at their stats, or if you look at their skills. And as you can see, Human Torch just wrecks it. Definitely A tier. Definitely A tier. Pretty darn good. I'll have to test him out in PvP. Alliance Conquest, see how he does. But there you go, Human Torch. Wow, that was incredible. Let's go ahead and go to World Boss, see how he does. We'll have him fight... we'll have him fight Ebony... No, we'll have him fight Call Obsidian. Just because Call Obsidian is weak against energy attack. So we're going to go ahead and try that out. Alright, and now they give you suggestions on who to use or what people use. Oh, people use the father, daughter, son team. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and enhance his potential while I'm at it too. That's pretty good. And for this, I'm going to use Ghost Panther, because you get an increase damage to enemy types in addition to fire damage increase. I just tier 2 Crystal today. Also, I tier 2'd her normally. I did not use a ticket for that because she's so easy to farm. And I have it's really easy to farm now. So now you can see all of these characters have enhanced potential. I'm going to be using Santana's lead because it does 70% fire damage. We'll see how how he does. Maybe we can increase the fire damage here. Usually I like to go for critical rate, just because it gives you more damage scaling overall, I feel, when you do the critical rate increase for a world boss. I have no problem clearing the world boss. I do it daily. You know, I'm getting ready to tier 2 my 4th tune. And again, I haven't invested that much in the game. I'm VIP 7, so you know, I have invested some, but mostly it's just bio subs. And when Infinity War came out, I did splurge a little bit. But you know, and I probably will again when the Infinity War Part 2 comes out, or when Endgame comes out, if you didn't know. So I think this is pretty good so far. We're going to go ahead and start it, see how we do. This is only level 1. I could go up to level... I've only unlocked them up until level 20. I really don't see any incentive, or I'm not in a rush, I should say, to unlock all of the world boss levels. I just stick with clearing level 1 5 times per day, just because, you know, who has the time? And I find it's really, really easy to clear World Boss 1. It takes a matter of seconds, really. But that's another video for another time. We're going to go ahead and see what this guy can do. Wow, that's pretty good. It's a little kind of, there is a frame delay, it looks like. Or it's just kind of slow on startup. But again, I'm just mashing. I'm not really moving at all. But as you can see, his skills do put in quite the amount of work. So I would rate the Human Torch as a good option if you are looking for a new tune to level up. And the great thing about him is that you can use bio selectors. You don't have to worry about... Hold on, I'm just going to save him right here because I don't want him dying. That would not be good. You don't have to use any rank up tickets. I did because I wanted to expedite the process and use any extra biometrics to rank up the thing. So I'm kind of in a rush, just because. But you don't have to, especially if you're free to play. Actually, as a matter of fact, I know someone who's free to play and they've already tier 2 the thing. Because what you can do, and especially before an event, what you should do is you should do Shadowland and save the biometrics. If you know there's an event coming, save the biometrics. Oh look, Cosmic Cube Fragments. Lucky. And save the bios, use the Alliance shop bios, use biometrics from the daily selector, the daily chest, use the lab if you have to, and you know, you can rank up these new tunes relatively quickly. Alright folks, well, that was the Johnny Storm, aka Human Torch. That is his showcase. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're thinking about ranking him up, please do. It's definitely worth it. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.